of mine where we had some good insights and thoughts around fears and concerns that I would love to share with you, or better to say that I would love to ask the one or the other question to you as well before we start with meditation. Because some of you who are here, have been here before, know that I am a little bit of a curious person, and that before I guide you into meditation, I will always ask some questions. And my question today that I would like to ask you, and I'm curious on answers, is how do you consciously deal with your fears? How does that look like when you consciously deal with your fears?
Jana?
Yes, Madhu?
Yes. How do I consciously deal with my fears is by becoming aware of and by just breathing and by calming myself. And the more I calm myself, I find a solution of how to overcome the fear.
Mm-hmm.
I don't escape. I don't go back. I just consciously stay there and just witness everything. What is it that is conveying and more consciously.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I do.
So, if I get that right, in a certain way, you get into kind of a conscious contact with
Hmm.
that fear. Is that right? You don't
Yeah,
flee, you
yeah,
stay. Mm-hmm.
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And what happens when you get into contact with your fear?
Then I know the solution. Then I know where I have to work, where I have to, if I escape the fear, if I run away from the fear, some or the other way it is going to come to me,
Mm-hmm.
in the later period. But when I watch it, I think when I make a contact with that fear, then I find a solution and I I come out of that situation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay. So this sounds as if the fear is telling you something when you're
of
in contact with
course.
the fear.
Always,
Uh-huh.
always. Yes,
Uh-huh.
these situations are coming are some rooted, and the more we run away from those fears, the more we run away from the life.
Mm-hmm.
The more we witness the fears or consciously become aware, can go to the roots of it and we can take it out.
Mm-hmm. Thank you so much, Madhu.
Thank you, Jana.
Yes, Wamna, please, you go.
Yes, Yana. For me, initially, whenever I used to come across a situation, I used to have this fear of failure. Like if I'm trying something new, or if I'm given a particular task or an assignment which I'm not very familiar with, right? So I used to postpone starting to work on that
Mm-hmm.
because that postponement is normally it was because I used to feel that once I start doing it, always those thoughts used to come. What if I fail?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I used to think that by postponing, I'm trying to avoid that kind of a feeling. But I realized that when we face across the situation wherein we feel we might fail, I feel the sooner you start on that, the better it is. And for me, facing the fears is something that helped me.
Mm-hmm.
Like I started taking tasks in which I feel I might fail or I'm not very good at. It
Mm-hmm.
was difficult initially, but once I started doing that, it immensely gave me confidence.
Mm-hmm.
The tasks that I was comfortable with, even though I do it very well, but the tasks that I'm not comfortable, but still I took it up and I faced them, those things really helped me build my confidence
Mm-hmm.
and also changing my perspective and my approach towards doing things.
Mm-hmm. So, in a way, working through your fears or breaking through your fears made you grow and made you develop more self confidence as well. Is that
Yes,
what?
Yana. And having said that, it was not very easy. Even
Mm-hmm.
though I started doing it, even while doing it, I used to be nervous.
Mm-hmm.
But every time I take up something, I have this, even though I know that I will get through this.
Mm-hmm.
So now I feel I'm at a stage wherein I'm a bit better than what I was before.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel that's what matters the most. Like earlier, if I was in a lot of fear, and now I don't have that much fear, but I still have that nervousness while doing some certain things.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel definitely it's not easy thing. It's a journey, I feel.
Mm-hmm.
And I notice that I'm better now
Mm-hmm.
than before, but still the journey is going on.
Amazing, amazing. I today with my client, I exactly had the discussion around the fear that brings up procrastination, as you say, the fear of failure. And so we decide to not start something and distract ourselves, actually.
Yes, yes.
And in her situation, we indeed found out that when you do that regularly, it starts to affect in your life at the other end, in terms of you don't create life in the way that it makes you happy when you let it take over.
Hmm.
And what she found out for herself was if she doesn't try the new thing because she is afraid of failing, she will fail anyway.
Yes.
Because things in her life took over so much that her life was so different from what makes her happy. So, in fact, if you look at the risk of failing, if you don't start it, you already have failed, right? You will definitely fail. If you try it, it's way more likely to succeed than if you don't, because there is a failure on a different other level. If you give in to the fear of failing.
Yes. If you don't start something, I feel because there were certain opportunities that came my way
Mm-hmm.
and I did not take them up because I felt I was not good.
Mm-hmm.
I should have trusted the universe for giving me those opportunities because they come to us only when we are in that mode of being capable to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So, or it is an opportunity to grow. But I used to avoid them, and that feeling of not taking up that task really used to haunt me sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I used to feel it was a good decision. It used to come from an intuition that, okay, whatever you did was right.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes it used to continuously linger. Oh, you should have done that. Why
Mm-hmm.
didn't you even try? The kind of a thing. But
Yes.
once I started taking up those opportunities, then um, it's not that I was 100% successful all the time, but that sense of satisfaction of trying and going through the whole process and becoming better in facing my fears is what I feel is more rewarding.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And in a way, this reward, even if you failed, shows that you have been winning,
Yes.
right? So there is no risk of failing and losing because you will
Yeah.
definitely win when you do
Yeah.
it.
And I
Awesome.
feel I did this by trying to explain to my son about how you need to approach a certain thing, and I realized that I haven't been doing it the way. So it's like trying to reiterate and me trying myself again, reminding myself that this is what we need to do, because we are very good at giving advices to others, and that is when I realized that that's what we are supposed to do too, you know
Mhm,
so that way I tried, and yes, that has been the experience. Thank you
mhm.
so much, Yana.
Yeah, thank you for sharing. That is amazing. Thank you, Swapna.
Thank you.
Raisika, you go. What would you like to share with us?
Hi Anna, what a wonderful topic.
Mm-hmm.
It makes you think, and that's really nice. And I really agree with what Madhuriti said because being in awareness, being aware, being making a conscious effort, it
Mm-hmm.
changes a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm coming. I'm getting to know the topic of your soul's plan before your birth. And so this is a conscious effort made by your soul to experience that fear in your life, which makes you go through it and learn from it. And that's how you avoid the same experience in your next life. So unless and until you come across this fear and go to the other side, you won't experience another challenge.
Mm-hmm.
So this is reaffirming and getting to know your soul's plan by by meeting that fear,
Mm-hmm.
because then you come across it, and that's how you yeah, I think, and because I'm going through some fear in my life in last 3 4 days, a physical thing which I fear, which I'm, but and I in me I felt to give up, but this consciousness about reading of the soul's plan, it gave me a strength that when you decide to overcome your fear, it gives you strength to go
Mm-hmm.
through it.
Mm-hmm.
And when you come across the other side, you feel wonderful. You feel wonderful that you have achieved it. So, yes, being conscious and being aware is the most important thing when a challenging situation or a fear
Mm-hmm.
comes into your way. It doesn't come to your way just like that. It is planned. It is for your own growth. And when
Mm-hmm.
you understand that it's for your growth, you no longer fear your fear. I think you just embrace it and go through it. So such a wonderful topic. Thank
I'm
you
happy
for
that it resonates with you, Rasika.
yeah, it really does, because I'm going through it, and so that's why it resonates to me, and I'm still dealing with it, that fear, and I'm sure that in few days I'll get over it. So I'm really enjoying this experience of going through my fear. So
Mm-hmm.
thank you for letting me share my experience and for bringing such a wonderful question. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing. It's amazing. That's very inspiring for all of us. Madavi, what do
Thank
you want
you.
to share with us?
Hi, Jana. This is
Hi.
Madhavi, and I'm meeting you for the first time.
Mm.
And yeah, it's very nice to see you. Maybe I'll on my video. I don't know if it is. My connections are here. I am here.
Beautiful. Good to see you,
Yeah, good to see you.
Madhavi.
Are you located in Germany? That's
Yes, I
my.
am. I am.
Where are you located? Me too. Me and Madhuram, like, yeah.
I'm in Mainz, which is not far from Heidelberg.
Yeah,
And
I know. Yeah.
hmm hmm
That's cool. Super.
yes, yes.
Yeah. I'm in Horenberg. It's a small village near
Mm.
to Waldorf. Yeah.
Yes. So nice, very nice. So we will meet in person one day
Yes,
because
that's
I'm very frequently in Heidelberg, and I'm going
okay.
to make that frequency even more intense. Let's say it like that.
Okay. It would be so pleasure to meet all the masters. I just stepped in for a few days, I think.
Hmm
I feel so like blessed and also the blessed with the people and talking with all the masters and exchanging their experiences and reading all about the articles and knowing all about these figures. And really, that's great. And every day morning, Madhu Ram is taking those sessions. Also, it's makes me so much knowledgeable and so much into this knowledge sessions. It's really wonderful. Yeah, I would
Beautiful.
like to share share my experience on this fear.
hmm
I had, even though I was in a postgraduate and I'm a very talkative person. Yeah, I'm not a calm person, I would say. But still, I got some fear when I go for a presentation.
hmm
Like if there are 15 to 20 people, like I'm working and about the Germans and
hmm
they are very masters in their subjects. Really, like at least I am so volatile and learned all these things, but I'm not into one particular way. I can call it as I'm also at least little perfect so that I can answer any questions. So
hmm
this kind of a thing I didn't have it. Sorry to say, but my experiences were like that.
hmm
And when I sit among those people, I have that fear of explaining or fear of presenting myself, and I have to learn that, like I have to learn by myself saying that, Madhvi, what is the fear of thing? Fear of the people, or
hmm
fear of the subject, or fear of the. So I made a big analysis. You don't even understand that. Like it took 6 months for me actually to learn it, and I wrote it down everything every time. Is it the people or is it my fear inside? Basically, I'm not a fearful person. Actually, I can try everything. If somebody gives me an aeroplane also, I'm ready to drive. Just teach me and I'm ready to drive.
Wow.
So something,
Mhm.
yeah, that's something like, yeah, maybe because of the heights, I don't know, my heart is really capable of doing it that at this age.
Mhm.
But I'm that kind of a person. But
Mhm.
when it
Mhm.
comes to the presentation, oh, like I'm so nervous and my hands are getting like wet, and this is not going to work because this is a challenge for me every time I have to face this.
Mhm.
So then I thought that, okay, I read it and I analyzed it and I made up really a scenarios, like
Mhm.
6 months it took it the time, like
Mhm.
it was a people or it was me or it was the subject. All this analysis made me like to learn first,
Mhm.
to be master on that particular subject, to get into deeper and deeper in the knowledge what I'm going to present it, even if it is one slide. Madhvi, try to put it and focus on that, what you're going to present it. Not focus on how many people are there,
Mhm.
but focus on the subject, what you learned,
Mhm.
and be confident in that learning, and then you can present it. And that way, wow, somehow I
Great.
keep it, but still I have. But even today, I still have that because I have sometimes 120 people around and I have to lecture it. Oh, that's,
Mhm.
oh my God, because I don't know from where, which corner the question come up. If I be the blunder person to answer it, it's like, because I did not learn it, or maybe I'm not master in it,
Mhm.
or I don't. This kind of a fear actually makes us more fearful actually at that moment. So
Interesting.
this
And
is,
that's when we listen to the fear, just as you say, when we listen to the fear, it makes us more fearful, right?
yes,
And
yes,
what you did there was that is really, really beautiful because I know the process that you've gone through for 6 months. Because you can also say, if you see fear as an acronym, the first thing you did was find the information. What is it that
exactly,
I actually fear? The
exactly,
second one is evolve your action plan. So you dived into the topic for after you knew I am kind of nervous of not being able to answer. Your action plan was I need to get more in their topics so that I will be able to answer. The third step was acting a line. So after you made your plan to, okay, I want to dive into that topics, you did it. So you act to your action, to what you evolved, to that action plan. And then you rised.
yeah, that's really a very big. I'm 40 plus now, but still I haven't learned it neither in the school, neither in the colleges, and neither in anywhere. I have to learn it by myself. Like, Madhvi, it's you. It's not something which others can really do it.
Mhm.
Make it, plan it yourself. And
Mhm.
it was a very, if I would have got this as a sessions really before early, I would have really finished it up, like learning all the fears and learning from the experienced
Mhm.
masters. And then my life would have been even more easy. But I didn't have such lessons or such group to really to get the experiences and to explore it. Yeah.
And you
And
still
thank you
did
so
it.
much.
So congratulations. Really amazing.
But because I'm so curious like you,
Mhm.
what is happening with me? That's my thing actually.
Mhm.
What's happening with me? That is more curious, which makes me to go ahead or to step ahead.
Mhm.
Like, why am I scared of this? Or why am I so excited about that? Why am I so much into this person? Like, I'll just go away and meet it and finish it up. Like, because that curiosity or that excitement in me, which makes me to go ahead. That's the only thing I think. I think that's a nature of me.
And it's a beautiful
So,
passion. It's excitement is a beautiful
I know.
passion that can be our driving force as well, as it did with you for the fear as well. You were excited about and curious about why am I fearing this? So thank you so
Exactly.
much for
Yes. Yeah.
sharing. Thank you for
But thank you
sharing.
so much for this session and all the experiences. Thank you.
Like
Yeah.
a pleasure, totally. And I would say, as kind of a sum up from all I heard from you, from Resnika, from Swapna, from Madhu, it's this: don't allow fear to blow out your your candle of the passion. Right? Don't allow fear to blow out that light. Instead, make your passion, your driving force, blow out fear. This is what I would like just to say as a sum up of today's consciousness creation. So thanks to all of you. Oh, hold on. Here's something. I think somebody wrote something from Mina in YouTube. Mina, hi. I will go to the root of my fear, where it is coming from. Is it from my thoughts or past experiences or my belief? I have fear of water. When I start making friendships with water, then I started losing fear. When I started loving what I fear, now I can see I'm less fearful. That's amazing, Mina. Beautiful. Thank you for sharing so that you first also find the information. What is it? Thoughts, experiences, belief system. And then you, in a way, find a way, which is again, you found the information, and in a way, you evolve an action plan how to become friend with your fear. And then you act aligned step by step again and rise from it. So again, it works with if you try to make this kind of acronym out of fear. Thank you so much for sharing. This is beautiful. This is really beautiful, Mana. Everyone, thank you so, so much for engaging with that topic. We took more time than I would expected we would do. Nevertheless, we will now find our way into meditation and have some time to dive into ourselves and maybe even have some more insights or connection about the topic of consciously facing fears. Who knows? But first of all, please find your way into a comfortable position. When you're sitting, keep the spine slightly upright, not in a tense way, but that you feel your chest opening up a little more. Clasp your hands, lock your fingers, let them sink down so that they can just rest very, very relaxed. And with your next inhalation, gently close your eyes. Take some moments to ground yourself. Get aware of the connection of the soles of your feet with the ground. Draw your attention to the connection and how it is rooting you. Whenever you want to, you're rooted in earth with putting your feet on the ground. Wander upwards with your attention towards the connection of your upper legs and your sitting bones with your chair, your mattress, or the underground that you're sitting on. Just take a moment to explore how it feels, where you are connected. Maybe it feels different on the back of your upper legs compared to your sitting bones. Some time to curiously get aware that you're always rooted, grounded, and carried whenever you focus on it. Bring your attention towards your nostrils and start to focus on your inhalation and your exhalation. There's nothing else you have to do. Just let your breath come and go. And observe how it feels when you inhale and when you exhale. What is the difference in sensation in your nostrils between inhalation and exhalation? Maybe your inhalation feels clear, calm, and a little bit chilly even. And how about your exhalation? How do you sense it around your nostril? Warm, dense, maybe even thick somehow. Take your time to simply observe. Observe and see which words come to you for the sense of your inhalation and the sense of your exhalation in your nostrils. Your breath comes all by itself and goes by itself. This moment is perfect. No need to strive for anything or to achieve. Simply be. Bring your attention to your nostrils. Observe the coming and going of your breath. And let the words come that describe your senses. No need to think. They will come all by themselves when you simply observe. How your breath enters your body and leaves it again. With every inhalation, you soothe your mind. With every exhalation, you soothe your body. Simply observe the sensations of your inhalation and your exhalation at your nostrils. And when your mind wanders, it's just its game it wants to play. Smile at it and silently come back to observe sensations around your nostrils with your inhalation and your exhalation. And now follow your breath on the rolling journey into your body and out of it again. You will notice that your in-breath touches your nose, your heart area, and your belly, and that it is the other way around with your exhalation. Focus on this 3-point journey: nose, heart, belly with your inhalation, belly, heart, nose with your exhalation. Again and again, the life-giving wave rolls on the shores of your being, and return back from them. Nose, heart, belly when you inhale, belly, heart, nose when you follow your exhalation. Whenever you follow your in breath, you soothe your mind. And every time you follow your out breath, you soothe your body. Nose, heart, belly, belly, heart, nose. You travel effortlessly as it all happens by itself. And when your mind wanders, don't mind its playfulness. Just smile, twinkle at it, come back to following your breath. Nose, heart, belly with your inhalation. Belly, heart, nose with your exhalation. With every in-breath, you calm your mind. With every out-breath, you calm your body. And when you now travel into your body on your in-breath, observe if you find a little moment where time stands still. the break between your inhalation and your exhalation. Before you travel out with your exhalation from your belly to your heart and your nose again. Take your time and observe whether you find this little moment where the tides of your breath turn. This little break of everything before your in-breath becomes your out-breath. Dive into your in-breath. Float with it into your body. Get closer and closer until you find this little moment where the time stands still. Before you float back on your out breath again. This little spot in time, this little space where you find the silence that lies behind all things. Just when your in-breath stops and your exhalation hasn't started yet. Nose, heart, belly, and the break of time before your exhalation starts from the belly to the heart, up to the nose again. that at this little space in time, up to the end of the in-breath, at the beginning of your out-breath, is where the outer universe touches your inner universe. It is time to come back now. Spread your attention out in your body. Observe your arms, your hands, and move your fingers. Observe your legs. Wander down to your feet and move your toes. Cautiously and gently roll your shoulders just once, very slowly, gentle. Let them sink down again. Bring your hands close to your eyes and lay your hands in front of your closed eyelids. Let them rest there for a moment. Take a deep breath in through your nose and let it go through your mouth. One more time, in through the nose and let go through the mouth. Breathe normally again. And in your own time and pace, lower your hands and open your eyes. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you for going on that little journey with me. Feel free to share if there's something you want to share. And feel free to simply stay silent, whatever feels best to you. Yes, please. You can unmute. I can unmute you. Hold on. Just a second.
Uh, can you please unmute yourself, ma'am? Yeah,
Now it
It's
should work. You.
now we can hear.
working.
Mhm,
Yeah, it's okay.
mhm.
Yeah, one of my friend give me the link because my father passed away 2 to 3 days ago in India. Just natural. He was 87 years old, and then I have to in here in Kansas. I'm from Kansas,
Mhm.
so just I'm going to start joining your group, and I used to do meditation, this mindful meditation. So it is very helping me. I want to include my phone numbers to your WhatsApp group in Bean Meditation. So whenever you have that program, I will get information in my WhatsApp. So what I have to do, and my name is Mita, actually. I'm from Kansas.
Mhm. I would say, Mita, this is something that Madhu can answer best. Madhu or Ramesh, I would say. Madhu, would you join
Yes,
me?
yes, Mitaji. Yeah, I'm sharing a link here in the chat. So when you click that link, you directly welcome to the Beam family. Thank you.
Thank you. Where I don't see the chat. Where
I
is
will
it?
do that.
Okay,
I will
okay.
send it out.
Can I send me my phone number or something so you can?
Yes, you can write it in the chat box.
Okay. Yeah, I
Thank,
will. All right. Okay, I will.
thank you.
mm,
Yes,
Great.
for me personally, it was a great session, and it was very deep. The choice of the music, and wow, it was blending very well, and completely enjoyed it.
Wonderful. I'm happy for everyone who found some good insights and some recreation in here. Thank you for joining in. Makes me so happy to have all of you here. And I hope to see you next week again. Goodbye.
Bye bye, Jana. So, friends, we will all see each other again tomorrow morning for the enlightenment on no death. Evening, we will be having Sharu. She will be doing a guided meditation on meeting your own spiritual, own animal. So join in for that session as well, and let us know our. So thank
I
you so
want to
much,
join,
friends.
ma'am. I want to join.
Yes, please.
And
Yes, yes. I will add you, Mitaji. I will surely
okay,
add
and
you.
what time? I just confused with the time. So what time is my time? Mine is Central Time. I'm in Kansas.
11 a.m. It is at 11 a.m.
Morning.
CST. Yeah, 11 a.m. Yeah.
As my friends were telling that you have
There is
another one at
we
night.
we, we have we have two sessions, one at 11 a.m., one at 11 p.m.
In Central Time, because
Yes,
my
Central Time.
father my father passed away, and I'm alone. For my husband is working in LA. So
Mm,
I'm doing meditation more because to cope, because I'm alone and nobody's with me, because everybody's out of state, and because of the COVID.
yeah.
So yeah, so I'm doing more
Don't
meditation
worry.
nowadays.
Don't worry,
Yeah,
Mitaji. We are now together. So we are together. So
yeah.
we will all meditate and we will all know
I have one
and
question. Can I ask?
yes,
May I
please.
ask one?
Yes, please.
Um, my sister